So I said I just wanted to have a conversation, you know. I wanted to bring two generations together. So I called Terrell and I called Miss Pittman, and I just asked them both. I said, you know, if you could just tell me what it is to be black, what it was to be black when you were growing up. You know, what is it like being black to you? What is your experience? And then, just for one afternoon, let's go back in time.
My name's Terrell Robinson. I'm 21 years old.
Yeah, my name is Mildred Owens Pittman, and I'm 89 years old.
Right.
My grandmother was a slave master's daughter.
Okay. So the slave master's daughter, was she herself a slave?
Yeah, she was a slave.
Okay. So when you hear the words Black History, what are the first two things you think about?
Slavery and black power.
One day, she said if she was out playing with these white children, and people came by, and they was ringing church bells, and ringing, telling everybody that the slaves had been free. About she was 8 years old, and she didn't even know what slave was.
Do you feel any connection at all with historical slavery?
I don't run into too many things. I see it as I don't find myself held against my will to do things. I usually do things because I feel they need to be done.
I'd heard of a lot of lynching and everything, but a lot of that they didn't talk around when we was in the room. We'd be in the other room sometime and hear them talking. But that was just a way of life back in there. So they would get mad about something. Or I said they, I'm talking about the white people. They'd get mad about something. You may not even know they're mad about it. But what they would do, they would know where people were going and what they were doing. And they would, when they go someplace at night, they would be waiting for them and catch them and hang them by the tree, tie them to the tree and set the tree on fire, and they would be hanging up there in the tree.
So people got lynched and didn't even know what they were lynched for.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't know. There's something they had said, maybe something they had done. I don't know. It wouldn't be nothing much, but that was something to them.
Do you know anybody who's been lynched?
No.
Do you know anybody who's been a slave?
No.
Do you know anybody who's been shot?
Yes.
Do you know anybody who's done drugs?
Yes.
Which one of those four things to you right now was the most dangerous?
In this day and age, it's the killing.
So you would say today's issue is less racism and lynching and more crime and drugs.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the interviews were done, and we say, you know, we need a place for Miss Pittman and Terrell to meet. Like, we need a place for them to be able to see each other. And we found this place called Freedom House. 1,000 slaves per year were either sold or transported through this location. The Urban League turned the downstairs basement area where the actual holding pen was into a museum to honor those slaves. And you know, I don't think any of us were ready for that.
When I came along, the slavery time is gone, where they paid you to pick cotton back in the slavery time. Slavery time, you didn't pay to pick cotton because you belonged to the master anyway, so you just done everything, and he picked the cotton. In the fall of the year, when you picked the cotton, they would take it in their town and sell it, and they would have it, when they picked the cotton, they would have it in a big basket like that, or small that. And then in the evening time, they would weigh it up, and they had something called a stillion, and they would weigh it up. That's a stillion right there. They see a thing with that heavy weight to it, the basket.
This is definitely a good big piece of history that everybody my age should know.
You leave them with one message. What would it be?
Well, I would tell them to try to be nice to everybody. It doesn't make any difference what race they are. Be nice to everybody and do whatever they can.
Ooh.